Hey, what's going on, guys? Willis here, and today we've actually got a special video for you guys. Today, this video is actually sponsored by Square Enix, and we're going to be talking about Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. I got a chance to pretty much play the game early, and this video is basically just going to be some thoughts, what the game's about, all that good stuff. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy is basically a new game that features an all-new story about the Guardians of the Galaxy we know in a whole new original universe. This game is pretty much a single-player game and a action-adventure game developed by Eidos Montreal, the team behind the Deus Ex games. So if you ever played those, then you're gonna love this. Honestly, I think Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy basically allows you to play as Star-Lord as well as their leader. You pretty much get to call the shots for the Guardians, whether you're exploring the world or fighting enemies in combat. The Guardians are always around you and basically have a mind of their own when fighting or exploring, unless you issue them commands. So guys, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy is obviously a must-have Marvel game in 2021. For all the Marvel fans out there, as well as the average player, will actually enjoy this game thanks to how awesome the game is from its story, music, humor, action, and pretty much the fandom itself. These and a lot more offer something for everyone, and I'm sure you'll really enjoy the game as well. So guys, the story obviously follows the Guardians with Star-Lord as your main character. So actually guys, in Eidos Montreal's version of Star-Lord's backstory, he fought in a galactic war that happened 12 years before the events of this game started. Star-Lord is pretty much considered as a resistance hero, which is actually inspired by the 2008 Guardians of the Galaxy comic run. With that added backstory to Star-Lord, the game also includes an all-new story where the Guardians basically face a cosmic threat called the Universal Church of Truth, who are pretty much set out to convert the whole galaxy to their so-called promise. As you travel or as you progress even through the story, you'll get to explore beautiful environments, fight unique and diverse enemies, and what's really unique about this game is how you aren't only exploring and fighting, you're actually immersed into the world and the character of Star-Lord, because you pretty much lead the Guardians in combat. How this works is, while you're exploring, Star-Lord will have to call the shots and make decisions for the Guardians on what they should do or handle things in certain situations as well. Like, as you can see here, I reassured the Guardians about our plan and insisted we didn't need a backup plan.
Well, we got a lot riding on your gal pal's mystery monster tip. I hope she's legit.
Trust in the plan, guys. Everything is checked out so far, right down to the mining ship.
It's really interesting because you get to make decisions for the Guardians and choose your path in the story, which is pretty awesome. This pretty much gives you a feeling of being a leader and getting to interact with the Guardians. You also get to interact with a lot of them, because even when you're exploring, there's basically a lot of dialogue that gives so much depth and basic interest into their characters. The combat itself is really fun too, guys, and pretty much all about mixing and matching Star-Lord's abilities and his elemental blasters. You have his elemental blasters, which you can fire at the enemy, but have to be careful when they overheat, so pretty much have to be strategic with them. You can combine his elemental blasters with his abilities like Vantage Point, where he basically initiates his jet boots, staying in the air while firing his blasters and giving out orders to the Guardians. Speaking as giving out orders to the Guardians, while they can fight on their own, you as a Star-Lord can pretty much give out commands for them to initiate their signature attacks that each have unique strength. The attacks have really great animations, and you can combine these attacks to basically execute devastating and really stylish combos. So Groot is pretty much a tank. He can withstand high amounts of damage. He focuses on crowd control, and his first ability, Entangle, actually immobilizes enemies in a small area for a short amount of time, which is awesome and great for making space. Star-Lord can even ask the Guardians for assistance when exploring the world. He can ask Groot to help him cross platforms by making a bridge out of branches or helping capture creatures. Rocket is a really exciting weapons expert and can attack from a distance. He pretty much focuses on damaging multiple enemies at a time with his AoE. His basic ability, the Clusterfuck Bomb, deals moderate damage to everything in an impact area. Now, Drax specializes in melee brawls, but he can still pretty much take on many enemies at once while staggering them. His basic ability, Destroy, looks really cool because he climbs on the enemy and starts attacking them, as well as dealing light damage and heavy stagger, which is really awesome. Lastly, Gamora. She is a skilled assassin who kills her targets with fast and swift high damage attacks. Her basic ability is called Deadly Strike, and it deals a lot of damage to a single enemy. She can assist you in exploring, and you can pretty much even ask Gamora to reach high places with her flexible and tactical movement. Their abilities really shine when the Guardians fight as a team against a group of enemies and synergize well with one another. Not only are you focused on attacking with your blasters and abilities as Star-Lord, you have to rally the team and initiate their signature abilities to win the fights. There's also this really cool mechanic I saw called the Huddle. Actions performed in battle can build up your huddle gauge, which you can use to rally the Guardians and reset the odds. This feature brings out the life in the characters and brings you along in the fight, since you pretty much have to listen to them and understand their mood. Then you basically have to choose the best speech dialogue to cheer them on and refocus them. And what's really cool is, based on the speech you chose, huddles have 3 possible outcomes. I kind of failed my huddle here, but you can obviously see that we can motivate them and give them boosts, or basically resurrect fallen Guardians as well. You can use this to your advantage and regain the upper hand against enemies when you feel like you might lose or maybe even need a boost. This makes the combat a lot more fun and interactive, since you get to go into the minds of the Guardians. Not only do you have great combat mechanics and a really cool environment to explore with unique enemies, the game also features a massive soundtrack, from an epic orchestral score to the classic 80s tracks, and an original band to really capture the essence of Star-Lord's character and his backstory. Not only did they come up with really cool animations for all the abilities, they also have outfits you can unlock in game, so you can fight in style that's really freaking cool. They really hit the mark with the characters and pretty much have over 40 outfits total for all the Guardians. These outfits are inspired by the comics, so they can really give players a sense of nostalgia while playing the game, and even feature some of their looks in the MCU, as well as the original outfits that we've never even seen before. So yeah guys, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy is looking to be really awesome and a must-have game for this year. I'm pretty much sure all of you will enjoy it. It really feels like a Marvel game, and it's as if you're inside an actual Marvel comic with how much detail they've given the story, characters, and environment as well. You get to play in depth as the Guardians of the Galaxy themselves and follow their journey on a whole new story when the game releases on October 26th. The game will be available on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and PC as well, and will be playable as well as a cloud version on the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, don't forget to check out my link down below, guys, to pre-order or even download Guardians of the Galaxy. You can also check out the Guardians of the Galaxy website as well as their socials down below. So make sure to show your support, guys, and love as well. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like as well. Thank you to Square Enix for sponsoring this video. And again, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy will be coming out October 26th. Check out my download link below. And yeah, I'm super excited, guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Peace